Hi everyone, I'm Lori Tucker.
And I'm Bo Williams. We are in your neighborhood as 6 News is coming live from the Lakeway region. We're talking Jefferson and Hamlin counties.
And you know, I have to tell you, a legendary figure known as King of the Wild Frontier, you know who I'm talking about, had strong ties to the Morristown area. Davy Crockett spent his childhood around here. Hundreds of tourists visit the replica of the Crockett family tavern each week, built on site of the real family tavern. Here stands a replica of the Crockett Tavern, a museum built in 1955 at the height of the Crockett craze, thanks to the TV show Davy Crockett starring Fess Parker. People from all over stop by to see it for themselves, like the Rasmussens from Ohio.
I've always liked the Davy Crockett story.
On a fairly slow week, we're looking at about 100, 150, which is pretty good considering that most of the travelers who are coming in, they're coming in off the highway. It's by sheer chance someone says, I remember Fess Parker, I remember David Crockett, so let's go stop and check it out.
That's right, David Crockett, not Davy, as we learned the real story from Crockett's look-alike historian, Isaac White.
Well, if I was to be a real stickler for history, then I would be one of those who get a little persnickety about it and correct someone at every chance. But it's something that I've just come to understand and accept, because I used to call him Davy Crockett before I found out that he preferred David.
Crockett's parents ran the tavern, offering food and lodging to weary travelers, but it also served as the family home with 9 children, including young David, who went on to become King of the Wild Frontier.
His standing record to this day is 105 bear in one season. Yes, now some people, they say, well, that's downright silly. There's no way. Well, that's because they don't think about how abundant wildlife was at that time.
Crockett also represented Tennessee in the U.S. House of Representatives and fought in the Texas Revolution, dying at the Battle of the Alamo in 1836. This was a man who packed a lot of living in his 49 years here on Earth, but some of the extraordinary tales we've all heard are a bit exaggerated.
I hate to inform the public, but no, Crockett did not kill a bear when he was only 3, nor did he grin a bear to death or kill one with his bare hands. We do have some actual hunting stories of Crockett that let you know that when it made its way back to the Eastern newspapers, they took the story, twisted it, and ran with it to make it look like he was doing superhuman feats. But he's a man at the end of the day.
Crockett also wrote several books, and the museum actually has an original first edition of Crockett's autobiography from 1834. Here's something else. This is part of the real tavern.
Yes, this essentially is our only surviving link to the Crockett Tavern.
It's the top part of a well discovered on the property in 1949. These are just some of the artifacts that take you back to the frontier days, but the biggest treat is the tour. And to conclude it, Isaac White, now in a coonskin cap, takes a moment to load up a rifle similar to Crockett's favorite and fires.
Fire in the hole!
Come on by the Crockett Tavern Museum at 2002 Morningside Drive in Morristown for a trip back in time. Oh, what a treat. And look who we have with us right now, David Crockett, or Isaac White.
Yes.
And the first thing I asked you when I met you, because obviously the tavern has no AC, this is a really hot day. How do you do this? How do you wear this heavy stuff?
Well, if you would ask me personally, I would say it's a matter of conditioning, mind over matter.
Yeah.
Or if you were to ask my wife, she'd say I'm possibly insane, but the jury's still out on that.
That's good, that's good. Hey, if people want to come visit and check everything out, what are ticket prices for a family to go?
So it starts off at $5 per adult,
Okay.
And then for seniors and veterans, it's a small discount, $4.50 a piece. And then for children ages 5 through 18, it's simply $1 a piece.
That is wonderful.
Perfect.
And you have an event coming up that a lot of people would be interested in going to.
Yes, ma'am. As a matter of fact, it's our annual birthday celebration. We hold it every year at the Crockett Tavern Museum from 2 to 5, and that is called Crockett Days. We're going to have all sorts of wonderful festivities for the public, such as blacksmithing, basket weaving. Of course, we're going to shoot these off a time or two in honor of old David. And this event here is absolutely free to the public.
Oh,
so anything you want to come out and see, don't have to cost you a dime.
And this really means something to you because you have followed David Crockett and his history for a long time.
Yes, definitely a lot.
All right.
But you know, it's always wonderful to not only be able to honor his life, honor his legacy, but to do so here in the state it all happened in. And I think it's just a wonderful thing.
Well, good
Wonderful.
stuff. Yeah.
You look a lot like him.
Oh, well,
Gotta
thank you.
say.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Sharing all of that with us. And again, we look forward to coming out there celebrating the big day
All right.
still ahead.
Thanks,
so much.
Isaac.
Look forward to it.
All right.